go.
Hello, class of Cannabis. It's been a glorious year. I want someone in here to stand to their feet and tell me their best way to smoke. Who will it be? You are what's your name, girl?
Not him. It don't really matter when we all agree. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough.
What's up with y'all out there? This is the Best Way to Smoke podcast, and you smoking with Big J
and Sirpo Jr. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure you tell a friend.
Yes, please believe. Make sure you do that. And we want to thank everybody that tap in and tune in with us. You know what I'm saying? All the new subscribers. You know, we got a whole bunch of good stuff coming for y'all in 2023. And, you know, before we jump all the way into the show, we always do the Best Way to Smoke tip. What's the tip, Sirpo?
Don't believe the hype. No, but for real though, don't believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm really just saying, don't believe everything that like people say.
Yeah.
Because there's good things that's being said, like within our industry, within the cannabis industry, and there's negative things that's being said. There's certain laws and rules that's being passed, and certain people may have a certain viewpoint of how that is. Us, we deliver the news to you, we deliver certain laws and regulations, but don't believe it straight from us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like we put out there where we get the stuff from, you know, and the information is readily available for everybody. So in all walks of life, don't believe what people tell you. Do your own research, come across your own opinions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so don't let your opinion be somebody else's, or let somebody else's be yours.
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe the hype.
Hey, look, and with that being said, yeah, you can't let somebody else's opinion be yours. You gotta definitely go find out the information yourself. And a lot of information ain't just about Googling that shit though, or asking Siri. Sometimes you gotta go to the motherfucking library and read some books and stuff like that though, to dig in and get some information though. So yeah, best way to smoke tip. Don't believe the hype. You know what I mean? So we gonna slide on and redirect some shit.
Redirect it.
Oh,
Redirect it.
Look, no, we got a giveaway coming. We're gonna do a giveaway. So the giveaway is gonna be for we want to get to 500 subscribers, you know, on our YouTube channel. You know, that'll be a big goal for us to get to 500 subscribers, you know, and once we get there, we got some dope Best Way to Smoke products and other products that we gonna throw in a bag and slide to somebody. You know, all you gotta do is subscribe and comment on, you know, our latest podcast and say subscribe. And
yeah,
we got
with
you.
that, you know what I'm saying? And with that going, we at 245.
Yep.
So we got those 245 subscribers we got. Much love, baby.
Yep.
Much love.
All the way, man.
And just 500, that's a short-term goal for us, because we want to go higher than that.
We're gonna go. Yep.
Yes, we are going to go there. So it's like with the giveaway, it's just appreciation.
Yep,
you know, so once we get that 500, we're gonna show our appreciation with some good old stuff, some authentic stuff. You know, and it's just like Best Way to Smoke. We're gonna have a whole lot of more great information, some laughable information. You may, you know what I'm saying, come across a show where you catch Big J over there hot in the mouth.
Man,
You know
yeah, some good dope guests, all that good shit, you know.
Yes.
So stay tuned and tap in with us. And we're gonna talk about the dude. You know, I know, you know, some of y'all heard the news. This is the dude, Justin Costello. He you know, like committed fraud. He had a few different companies that he founded. You know, they was actually other companies. He changed the names. They was already built companies, you know, with a foundation. He changed the name and took them companies and got people in the cannabis industry, you know, different businesses and people that was trying to get into the industry to invest in that. And he shit, man, that motherfucker got like almost what they say like $30 million, you know, from a lot of different people and a lot of different companies and shit like that, though, man. And I think one of the companies was GRN Holdings, and another one was Hemp Straight Incorporated. Nah, not Hemp Straight, Hemp Strat Incorporated.
Man, bottom line is he went and just he got him, you know, and it's like that's one of the pushes that like most cannabis like businesses now are like really aiming for as far as like the legalization of it.
Yup.
Because once it's like legalized and it's taken off the Schedule 1, you like to my knowledge, it's like it'll open up like banking options, you know,
Yup.
for you to properly store your money and like reinvest in things of the sort and things of such.
Yup.
And it's like at this time, like where we at in the market, it's like, all right, we got one foot in the door and the other foot out. And it's like we be in a bind and be like, all right, this seems as if this can be safe. I can put my money into this person's hands right here. His idea is just like, ooh, man, I can see this like 10 years from now being blowed up. You know, he hyped you up. You
Yup.
know, and it's like for us in this industry, we gotta know like certain limitations. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If it's too good to be true, at now we already know this shit's still Schedule 1. You know,
Yeah. Dude was like he had a master's degree. He served in Iraq in the war and all that different shit though, man. So
he painted his resume.
Yep. And the cold part about it, man, it's a lot of different. I mean, the reality of it, it's cold as a motherfucker though. But the reality of it is, it's a lot of these bullshit ass companies that come along and try to do stuff like that to take advantage of people in the cannabis industry and these business and these small businesses because you can't get into the banking. You know, you can't use the banking and stuff like that. So you got to find ways to flip your money. You know, to turn your money. You know what I'm saying? Places to put. You know, places where you want to put your money. And you know, and it's crazy because it's hard. And I think with you know the way a lot of shit is going, I think they actually kind of fucked up the legalization type shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of
Certain ways.
fucked. It's kind of fucked up the way that it's going because it's quote unquote federally illegal. You know what I'm saying? But it's still companies right now that's benefiting off of this shit. You know, and that's why I believe that it's not a big push to fucking to decriminalize it, to federally decriminalize it. Because it's you know, it's still that gray area right now to where, you know, we still cashing in around this motherfucker though. So you best believe it's a lot of these bigger companies that found a way to make some money off of this shit right now. You know, that's not waiting until it's federally decriminalized. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a twist, man, and it's fucked up that it's like that. So that's why you got these companies that pop up, these people that just come out the motherfucker. I'm gonna say come out the rabbit hole or some shit and want to take advantage of people in that situation. And it's sad, man. That shit is fucked up.
Yeah, and it's like really to that the people who got, man, that's cold. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you have some people that like come in like from different backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? The shoebox money getters,
Right.
paper bag money getters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you have a type of mentality to where it's like you will watch and be cautious of certain things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with the way things are going now, like, nah, it's not federally decriminalized or federally legal. You know what I'm saying? But there are ways to where it's like you can get inside the business and you can stream revenue. You know what I'm saying? But that don't have to be your only means to like get it or wash your money, so to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like there's other different ways, you know what I'm saying, you can possibly dump your money into, and it's not coming from this. Spend your money. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you're spending it, make sure you're spending it to where it's like you can get something to come back from it. You know what I'm saying? It don't like at this moment in time.
Wait, what you mean in the form of spend your money in the way that you get something back from it? Like explain that a little more, you know what I mean, for the people
To
type
explain
shit.
it a little bit more. All right, bam. Say my monthly quota I want to reach. I'm just gonna just say 5,000. I want to get 5,000 this month.
Right.
But my business makes 7,000. I met my quarter. You know what I'm saying? I can't store all of this stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So pretty much with this 7,000, I pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have to pay my city taxes or whatever it may be, all that is renewed. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's all done. And then say I may have that extra too. All right. I can put that into like an investment stock that I may be getting into.
Something different outside of the
Something-
industry.
Exactly.
Right.
Outside of that. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? So it's like, all right, you may not be accepting my money that I'm getting from this, but I can damn sure spend my shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So by me making my money and I'm paying my bills and doing all of this stuff, I may want to build, come up with, you know, a podcasting studio.
Yo.
I can buy me a podcasting studio,
Yeah.
and then people come in. There's different ways to move your stuff around.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking dude, you know what I'm saying, for coming in and getting these people and getting this money.
Yeah.
Man, he came in, he's a hustler. Like they say, he got cracked down there like close to Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he would have made it somewhere, mission success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to those people, like don't get discouraged. Yes, maybe, you know, you did got for such and such. You know what I'm saying? But like you gotta keep in mind, like, man, this is
Nigga,
still
you
a
think-
Schedule 1.
I hear, yeah. As far as that though, but the way people the way businesses is still maneuvering now, like we just talked about, the way they still able to maneuver, it makes you think like, okay, well, shit, it's still a way I could make some millions, I could make some hundreds of thousands,
And that's the
shit
bottom
like
line.
that though, because it's happening. You know what I'm saying? And I think like people like that take advantage. Because think about this though, $30 million, that's probably a lot of different companies, a lot of different people. You know what I mean? So some of these people probably gave they last wooty wop, probably gave they re-up, or you know what I mean, thinking it's gonna be a quick return or whatever, or gave up half of what the fuck they had or some shit, or a little bit more than half, taking the gamble on this shit. And then, it didn't work. So now they gotta close their business down. You know what I'm saying? Or rearrange their business to where they can't do what they was trying to do. You know what I mean? They got to back it up a little bit of some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, to me, like people like that is like the scum of the earth, man. You know what I mean? As far as trying to get over on people though, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, people put their hard-earned money into some shit though, and they time, and shit, probably blood, sweat, and tears into some shit, and somebody will come, it just fuck you over, and it's so many other ways to pull it together legitly. And that's the problem with a lot of people, because it might take longer. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you do it the right way, you know what I'm saying, to get that fucking return that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people looking for that fast return, and that shit fucks shit up for other people.
Look, it's an old saying, but it's like Pops told me this shit. He was like, a smart man learns from his mistakes, and a wise man learns from other people's mistakes.
Right.
So it's like we up inside this industry. This story is being brought to our attention for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
We make mistakes, and that mistake's supposed to help us, like, at least be a better person at doing what you're doing. The mistake is not to put you down so you don't go nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Learn from it, and move forward. Now, with us in this industry that's moving forward, you get this article, you get this news, and it come out like this, like, he's not the only one. Trust and believe. Oh, excuse me. Just trust and believe. He's not the only one.
Right.
So it's like we have to keep that. That's why we always push, like, know the rules, know the regulations, know the laws.
Know what's going
because
on.
it's like, if you are aware of this stuff, if somebody come and pitch a line to you involving this, you somewhat aware. It's like,
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Those people was totally not aware of something. You had a belief in something. I came and showed you this dream, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's like a bully, and so to speak. You come into somebody, they as naive as fucking, you know what I'm saying? I got you. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, just as you say, that could have been the last dollar of me feeding my household. And not just my household, like my sister or something may be dependent on me.
Yeah.
I may have, a granny, a mother-in-law, whatever.
Now, probably took out a second mortgage on their home
that will
or something,
cause another person to like fucking flip. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Man.
be honest and do it the honest way. You know, and it's like the flip side of that, it's like the sharks out here. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out there surfing, you get bit by a
Gotta
shark
be
or
aware,
whatever it may
yeah.
be. Like, man, that's fucked up. But at the same time, it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
Mhm.
and I'm not trying to be like mean or whatever.
No, I know
You
what
I'm
you're saying for sure.
But it's
though.
like
Cause you ain't gonna do no shit like that. You
for
gon'
real.
you know what I'm saying?
Like be
On the
aware.
real.
Like I don't
understand.
care if you here in California, certain spots like with us, because Los Angeles regulations and rules are different from SAC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you aware of what's going on, it's very little that a motherfucker can sneak in and just get you with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then if they sneak in, if you aware of something, they sneak in and they get you, you allowed yourself to get got.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, you know what I'm saying, coming from me.
Yeah, and just like speaking on people frauding these companies out. Like right now, I can associate people getting laid off with that too. It's a lot of people in the cannabis industry. A lot of these companies that's laying people off right now because like we talk about sometimes and kind of go back and forth about. It's kind of watered down right now, but not to the extent of if it was federally decriminalized with all these bigger businesses that would leach this motherfucker out, man, and suck it up. But it's already to a point. You look at Denver. You know what I'm saying? You look at Arizona. You look at a lot of some spots in California. You look at all these different spots. That's dealing with prices dropping. And having to go buy some shit where they not getting the money that they was usually getting for it because it's up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I can dig that too, though. And it's like when you say it's going down, yeah, it's going down, and other things going up. Like prices within the cannabis world may be dropping, but the price of life, the price of living is actually going up. Eggs and shit is going up. Milk and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the little essentials that people may be needing to live, that may be going up. But people getting laid off, all right, you got laid off, but yet and still, that company is still up and running.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you saying like the business may be losing out, no, the business may not be losing out. I may not be just getting enough so I can pay you, and you. I'm probably getting enough to where it's like I can get by, my family is straight. I can probably pay you and you, but you and you gotta go.
Right, but look, think about the loss in that. If you've been on a traction of moving up, with your business or just keeping it steady, at a good pace with the amount of employees that you have, and you still raking it in, that's a loss. That's definitely a loss for the company because you're not getting as much money that you was getting, to pay them and to have your lifestyle or whatever the hell you got going on. You got to make that, adjustment to that shit though.
They
know
are.
what I mean?
That is the adjustment as far as the business owner.
Yeah, laying people off and shit though. But just think about this. We don't know to what aspect that a particular company is failing or losing money or close to the edge of having to close down and shit though. Maybe it's the companies that's, man, if we don't lay whoop-de-whoop off, we'll be closed in 2 years. We'll be closed in a year. You know what I'm saying? We'll be closed in 6 months if we don't lay about 5 people off. And we still might be closed if we lay them people off. It's a lot of situations like that, though.
Yeah, and that's why I say, and it's like it's due to the change in life. 5 years ago, gas wasn't where it is. Eggs wasn't at an all-time high. Before the pandemic, tissue and shit wasn't as much as it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So business, you'll see a quota of something being made.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As times go, shit getting higher. You know what I'm saying? My business may not be growing with the times. It's steady, it's going, but it's not.
Might be a little burp.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not growing enough to where it's like I can buy me a dozen eggs and everybody else a dozen eggs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I let you go right there, I can still get my dozen eggs with the way that this shit is going. You know what I'm saying? I actually build this up, and it's like I just expanded it by bringing you onto this board, allowing you to come in and work with me. I already started this shit, and I'm going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I made it bigger. I was getting more with you. You know what I'm saying? But I see now, like, but shit can deteriorate. I lay you off still 6 months later, we still in the shambles. You know what I'm saying? But if your business is still going and you laying people off, all right, your business is still going. I'm still able to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm still able to feed a few other people.
And you might be able to rehire them people, you know,
exactly.
after
but you know what I'm saying? But to the people that's actually like being laid off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is messed up though. But, and this is me, I get to learning this like with like in the past, like I'll say like 7 to 10 years.
Okay.
This is something new that like I've learned, because it's like me, I'm a building inspector.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Dealing with asbestos and lead.
Right.
You know, hazardous materials. I really like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if that part of the environmental industry died down, what else do I have to fall on? That put a thought inside of my head. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with you, Big J, you know, Lebo, you know what I'm saying? Really my immediate family. Woody, you know what I'm saying? Our immediate family. It's so many different occupations there. Different trades there. You know, it's so many different ideas there. You know, we get in our group chat, idea come out, you know what I'm saying? It may be something to work for you. Something that like you didn't tell me to get, Lebo ain't tell me to get, Woody ain't tell me to get. But I see things that Woody do, I see things that Lebo do, and I hear the shit that me and you talk about. I'm this close from getting my CDLs.
On everything.
You know what I'm saying? So import, transport, however the fuck that shit go. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm that fucking close to going to get that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling that story right now just to say, just because you get laid off, you're a worker. You know what I'm saying? That's not the end of the fucking world.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like people be multi-talented. You multi-talented, it's nothing that can hold you back. That's only for that worker right there. You know what I'm saying? But then once you pop back into the business aspect of it, the business like owner of this stuff right here, you know what I'm saying? Certain decisions have to be made.
Have to. Yep. And that's why we even talk about multiple sources of income. What we have, you know what I'm saying, in the past. So, you know, even middle class, lower middle class, as they want to say, you know, it's different way. Nowadays, it's different ways that if you put your foot down to where you can, you know, maybe bring in an extra, you know, 1 or 2 more sources of income type shit. You know, it's just all about your will, you know, to want to do that though. But, you know, we know out here, it's a lot of people that's not there. Like, particularly, I think it was Aurora. They let go like 250 people. So now you think about out of them 250 people, majority of those people is probably depending on that paycheck from this job. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no other source of income. So the you know, the immediate thing is gonna be that shock, like, oh fuck, you know, I lost my job. How I'm gonna do this? You know, how I'm gonna do that? You know what I mean? And that's the definite reality for majority of the people that's going through that. They not thinking like, you know, you or me would think like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Let me work on this or get this going, or, you know, be doing this just in case this don't just fall through or some shit. You know what I'm saying? To where I'm not just like, damn, I lose this, it's all fucking over type shit. You know what I mean? So, man.
Yeah, and that's crazy because like you say, Aurora, like I'm just going through a little list right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can still go like
weed
like on
maps,
but
Leafly.
You can go on the stock market. You can still buy some stocks in Aurora Cannabis.
I know.
Sundial was another.
Yep,
Sundial. You know what I'm saying? You can still go. You can still go in and you can buy. You can get on the stock exchange with those.
And I'm thinking about holding them. Right now, I'm holding on to the stocks that I have. I have, you know, stocks in those and a few other. You know what I mean? But then earlier today, I had a thought about like, damn, should I dump them motherfuckers?
It's all in perspective, and I'm only bringing that up just to say, like, yeah, they may be laying people off because it's a change. It's a change that we're going through right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the business is not shut down. You know what I'm saying? It's like it wouldn't be no more Aurora. It wouldn't be no more Sundial. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was just done. It wouldn't
Right.
be none of that.
Yeah, I
It
get
wouldn't
what
be
you're
it wouldn't
saying.
be just it would be more than just a layoff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So times is changing, you know what I'm saying? The price of fucking living. I don't know about elsewhere. I'm in California. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? California over here, oh my fucking
Expensive as a
goodness.
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's they making it a high demand on fucking just regular necessities that people just need to live off of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We in the fucking land of the free, but you gotta pay yearly, here in California, yearly to fucking drive a free road.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Bad enough, we gotta pay $5-6 for a gallon of gas.
Even paying taxes on your home. That's unfair. Look, you could pay your home off, but you still gotta pay the property taxes. And
That's
if you miss out 6 months, 7 months, they coming.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
And it's
saying? And they gonna want to take your shit if you can't pay.
those prices and those demands goes up. You know what I'm saying? But the top people within the businesses, they stand there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta come in, you gotta make your mark, man.
Yeah, but and then in this industry right now though, the way I see it, it's more smaller companies. You know, it's more companies that's more susceptible to fall off. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it gets real tight. Right now, just like, you know, remember when we was at what was that? That festival we was at, that last festival? Burning Trees?
Mm-hmm.
When was that Burning Trees? When we interviewed that dude, I forget the dude name. When we interviewed dude though, and you know, when I asked him the question, I was like, hey man, so what you feel about the decriminalization? Do you feel like that'll be a good thing? And he was like, no. You
Oh
know what
no,
I'm
that was
saying?
that wasn't that. That was the Halloween thing we was at, wasn't it?
Nah, I think that was the Burning Trees. Yeah, that was the Burning Tree. But he was like, no, it's not a good thing because, you know, once that happens, it's gonna, you know, fuck it up for the small businesses. You know, man, right now though, the way the industry is though, it's shaky, man. And if you ain't really got that equity, that backing, just think, you know, they passing, you know, certain bills that they passing that's allowing in certain cities and shit, you know, minorities to benefit getting to the industry though. But what you think though, man, it's some requirements for that shit too. So you gotta have some kind of equity. You gotta have something that you got to put up to jump into that shit though. Not taken away from the fact that the shit is, you know, hundreds of thousands to get in it or to start a dispensary. So it's like, how you gonna even get there? You know what I'm saying? When it's already set up like that, and when it's trending in a way to where it's getting harder to get into the shit. You know, it's ways to fuck, just like our twist, man. We you know, we come with the, you know, the podcast, promote our product, and we push it in a way of with products and shit like that, though. That helps facilitate you smoking the weed and shit like that, though. You know, and dope motherfucking clothes and shit like that. Best way to smoke sweaters. I just want some weed. You know, hats, t-shirts, all that different shit though, grinders and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's different ways you attack it. You know, and weed smoking ain't gonna go away, even though they fucking up the you know, the legalization of it. So
Mm-hmm.
to be able to provide a product to people and that can help facilitate that, on top of that, you know, some fly gear and shit like that, you know, that I think that's a good angle. Our
Hell
angle
yeah.
is dope. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta keep pushing, you know, our angle. You know
And
what I mean?
you gotta keep in mind of it, like that angle that we going, that's an angle that like you and I both like is learning together.
Mm-hmm.
We getting ideas and it's like, all right, this is something we feel as if we can tackle. So we getting that.
Yep.
And it's like, if you don't know, that shit gonna be hard as fuck.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? But learning it is not.
no.
You know, it's like it sounds like I'm a broken record though, but it's like if you up on what you trying to do, if you in it like really to be in it and not just trying to get a quick buck,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? you will go in like knowing something.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going in and just trying to, oh, I'm finna flip this, get that. Bam, I hit this brick in the wall. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you going into this, it's like, all right, I know I'm not finna get no dollar year 1. I know year 2 I ain't gonna get no buck.
Mm-hmm.
I even know by year 5 I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
But year 6,
7.
by year 9, oh my
Mhm.
fucking goodness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that's going in there with the no. All right, it's gonna take me this much time to get my city license. Oh, it's gonna take this much time to get my state license.
Yep.
It's gonna take this. Oh, I
Yep.
need this for my water. Oh, I'm gonna need this for that, and such and such. You got that plan done. You going in. You learning each step by step by step by step.
Need my seller's
So
permit, my
you know what I'm saying? So
DBA,
once you-
all that good shit.
once you get to the final level, oh man, you'll be able to fatality a motherfucker if they try to come step on this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the ones that's going in for that quick flip, that one step that you didn't like, you know what I'm saying, know about. Bam, you just got, you know what I'm saying, you just got knocked.
Yep. On the real.
So you gotta know what you're getting into. If you don't know it, like I even put me, I go back to me again before I even, you know what I'm saying, got on the inspector list. You know what I'm saying? It was like, shit, I ain't know nothing about this shit. That shit seemed like the hardest fucking thing in the
Yeah.
world. I gotta know this regulation, that regulation, this, what the fuck?
Yep.
But as I got to like reading it and learning this shit, it's like, oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I
Yep.
can tell you
On
now,
the
such
real.
and such, wooty wah, wooty woo woo.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It just come with time.
Yep. Yeah, that's like me with the welding and shit like that too, though. That's how it was when I first got into it. And what got me into it, though, you know, I was in the pen. I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? When I get out, man, I'm going to jump into the welding because I knew it was felon friendly. I actually took it when I was 18. But, you know, nigga was still in the street. So, you know, I'll be at school, Compton College, and then get a call and be gone and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man.
That's it. Look like, but hold up, that's good right there though. Look, you said you did that when you was 18.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's an actual trade. That's something that's in demand. Is buildings are constantly being built. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Things are constantly being put together that need welding and this, that, and the other.
And you can always make money as a motherfucking welder.
Always.
Believe that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's I believe is kind of missing in today's like group. Like you don't hear too much of the trades.
Yeah.
The only one that you hear like being promoted is what the little mechanical stuff that they may be having on TV. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's in today's age, it's less advertisement of trades.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's not being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people used to go to Job Corps and go and get them a nice trade. They have something to fall back on.
Hey, look, nigga, a little bit off topic though. If you had a girl like Blueface girl, would you be able to handle that? Like fuck with her? What's her name?
Krishan, I think so. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta like she in her early 20s, man. If you go to that situation, both of them, they young. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people who criticize them are like people that's like late 30s, 40s, that's really older.
But still, but just because they young, you think that's okay?
No, it's not okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's okay, but
so
it's
is
like,
it
but look,
an
listen
excuse though?
It's not an excuse.
Okay,
You know what I'm
so
saying? They growing up. You know what I'm saying? They growing up and they'll learn. You know what I'm saying? But it's like really though, the type of the type of attention that they have though. Look, listen, the type of attention that they have, like really, alcohol is readily given to them. You know what I'm saying?
You see, she bust that nigga in the head with the bottle.
Yeah.
And then she was trying to vacuum the shit out of his head.
Yeah, that's young people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain things
Nigga,
that actually happens in the hood somewhere.
Keep it 100. That's not just that's dumb people shit.
That happens all the time though. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens all the fucking time.
That nigga said she walked off. It said wooty woo woo. She left, she took a walk. She came back with the bottle. Just cracked the nigga in the head though, man.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit
So
happens.
that's you know, so a nigga just supposed to be like, oh man, they young.
No, you're not supposed to just be like they young or whatever it may be. It's like it's two people to that. You know what I'm saying? She acting out in emotion. You know what I'm saying? She emotionally attached to this person. You on this other side, you know what I'm saying? You still fucking with your BM. You still fucking with these other bras, this, that, and the other.
But
But then it's
she
like,
was just
listen,
making out with a broad or some shit though.
but it's all right for the other one to go ahead and like me fuck with another female and do this and do that.
Cause
No, real talk. You speaking like shit, really. Like now
that
one of them
nigga
should be
saying,
tripping.
man.
Like
Yeah.
really, now one of them should be
Man,
tripping
hey,
because
but
if
it's
you
all
going
for
over
it's all for TV though.
that part right there, you know what I'm saying? And they know them two motherfuckers sell. You know what I'm saying? But if you speaking to the reality of it, like, man, both of you motherfuckers is young. If you doing this and you doing that, like shit. And
So
y'all
if you was in that situation, would you, even though you love the broad or whatever, the case may, are you getting money with the broad, some good money?
shit from what it
You gonna
is, he
stick
ain't
with
getting
it?
no money with it. Like she the one getting the bread. According to them stories, he ain't like he kind of stagnated. You know what I'm saying? Krishan is the one that's blowing up. Blueface still kind of stagnated.
Yeah, I don't know about
That's
all
like
that though.
it's that's a toxic situation that they making all right. You know what I'm saying? By you putting this on the air like this or whatever it may be, you actually making this shit okay.
Hey, but look though, everybody criticized that shit though. My motherfucker still looking at it. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Do it. Hey,
It's
do what the fuck
entertainment.
y'all doing. Yeah, do what the fuck y'all doing. If it's working for y'all, it's working for. If it's working for them, it's working for them. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
On everything.
I ain't
What's
gonna
happening
lie to
though,
you though.
Sirpo?
Look, I ain't gonna even lie to you. Since you're just speaking about the Blueface stuff, it's like I'm not a fan of his rap. I'm not gonna tell you. If it's that one song he got, you know what I'm saying? I feel that nigga came off like super duper hard. That don't come out. You wanna come outside. That shit. I believe Blueface came out like super hard off that shit. You know what I'm saying? He just
Yeah.
like that nigga just
Like harder than who, nigga?
out of his stuff.
Out of his stuff, like,
yeah, out of his
that was
stuff.
his hardest verse.
Yeah, he came off hard on that right
For
there.
sure, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
for
But
sure,
when he
for
was
sure.
when he was up in Baltimore though, and the motherfucker was trying to like flex up on my nigga, I kind of was like, nigga, that's fucked up, nigga. This crib, nigga, what's happening? But he held it though. He was like, which one of you niggas want to fade on the set? You know what I'm
Huh.
saying? I was like, I liked it, that shit right there. He was out there by himself, and it's like he ain't fold.
He
He
had
like
security though.
them ain't his homies. My
That's
people
right
wasn't
though.
it.
Yeah, I feel you though. I feel you. I could dig it. I can see it. I can see it. But what's happening though, man?
Yeah, like another like something that I've been into. It's like I haven't been on a straight like workout regimen. Like I
Yeah.
just go, all right, I'm on arms today, I'm on legs today. Nah, it's you know what I'm saying. I just do periodic shit. You know what I'm saying to stay up, and I also you know what I'm saying I go in there and I box and shit. I ain't gonna say I box. I do boxing training and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I don't box. I just do boxing workouts. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a topic came up. There was like within cannabis. Does weed enhance your workout performance or
Yeah.
not enhance like in as far as like
Make you
a
stronger.
steroid not like a steroid type thing, but as far as like a
Motivator.
a
in a
motivator,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like once it came across, I was like, to me, like I wasn't even like really like paying no attention to it. I actually would smoke before I go and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? If I go and like ride my bike, I
Mhm.
actually
Smoke
smoke. You know what I'm
before,
saying?
yeah.
If I'm finna do some stuff, I actually smoke. It doesn't tire me out. You know what I'm saying? I smoke and I put my music in, and it's like it amps me up. You know
On
what I'm saying?
everything.
So it's like,
real.
and it's like the article of what it was, like why pull this up? What you think? You think marijuana, you think weed can like enhance the
Experience.
workout experience?
Yep, for sure. Yeah. Cause like lately I've been hitting the weights again lately and shit though. So yeah, I blow before I jump on the weights, do a little benching and some curling and shit like that.
Here, I'm gonna just read just like a little snippets
Put some music on.
of this little article. You know what I'm saying? And it came out in the High Times, you know what I'm saying, the health section. It says, I'm an average dude, you know what I'm saying, in my mid-30s. Can weed help me out at the gym? It's the new year, so you know what that means. Many of us are going to the gym, and roughly 80% of the newcomers are going to quit. You know what I'm saying? So people that's coming in talking about, I came into the new year doing it, so it wasn't something new. It's gonna be the same. You finna get the same cert. Nothing new. If something new come, I learn something new.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a wave. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like cannabis users,
Mhm.
they ask someone, say it's like it's more of a motivator. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? So if a person is actually motivated to go and work out, like don't get it confused with like an enhancement, like something as far as an enhancement. You know what I'm saying? Because if you smoke weed and you're not motivated, it's not going to enhance you. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Even if you take those enhancements and you don't work out, that shit not going to work.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like as far as it being a motivator without being a steroid or whatever it may be, that's the perfect motivator for me, not for anyone else, I
But
would
but
say.
I noticed like when I go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Well, when I was going to the gym consistently and shit though, I would usually blow after. You know, I go to the gym, but like when I work out at home, like jump on the weights and do shit at home, I usually blow before I do it though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Before I work
Yeah,
out.
and this another thing too though. Up inside the little article, it's in the High Times. You'll see it's in the little health department. Like a lot of them, they wasn't smoking.
Right.
A lot of the people here say they'll take an edible. You know what I'm saying? About 20, 30 minutes before they hit the gym.
Mm.
You know, and then it's like they have that energy right there. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
can
saying?
see.
And it's like what I'm getting from there. It's like when you smoke and you get like super goofy and all that, it's pretty much like the same thing. That goofiness now, and it's like you putting it out into something that's gonna. It's another health effect. Look the fuck at that.
On
You know what I'm
everything.
saying? You smoking your bud and you going in there, you getting on the treadmill, you getting on your bike, you doing whatever. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Smoke and get healthy.
On the real.
You know what I'm
Smoke and
saying?
get
So
healthy.
so like really to answer that, like yeah, that's a dope motivator for Sirpo Jr. I
Yeah.
don't know about
Look,
anybody else.
look, let me ask you a question on that level of like smoke and get healthy. So a part of getting healthy, how important do you think what you eat, you know what I'm saying, is in being healthy and percentage wise?
I mean, like if you go percentage wise, you know what I'm saying? It's like me, I'm like 50-50 right there. Because it's like a lot of healthy eat promoters. You know, it's a new trend right now. Yes, it's something that's old, but it's kind of a new trend to where it's like everybody going plant based, vegan, whatever it may be. Some people may, you know what I'm saying, advance off of that. But you got some motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, been Pepsi drinkers and steak eaters for like 90 something years.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But
They
the average person, though, I'm gonna tell you like this though. The average person ain't doing that though. Ain't because
ain't doing what?
ain't living that long. Drinking, you know what I'm saying, Pepsis every day and shit like that though. Or drinking, you know, smoking every day. You know, it's some people, yeah, I know some too. You know what I mean? But it's statistically
Hmm.
proven,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah,
that
it is.
it's somewhere around 80% more about what you eat. 80-90% about what you eat. You know what I mean? Versus your workout. Because you can put all the right things in your body and leave all that bullshit alone and be healthy as a motherfucker though.
That's
With,
like
with minimum workout. You know what I'm
that's
saying? That
nowadays.
with minimal workout. No, that's
L-
before. Think about a big ass motherfucking rhino or something or gorilla. Them
Glad
motherfuckers
you said
eat
that.
what they eat.
They eating plants
And
and
just like
shit.
they talk about fiber, you know what I mean? All that protein, like that's important and shit though. Eh, You know, they practice protein. You need protein and all this shit though. So where do you think like them big ass animals, gorillas and all that little shit? This some high talk right here. Where you think them motherfuckers get their so-called protein from to be that big and strong from eating fruits and vegetables and motherfucking grass and shit?
A lot of them motherfuckers. a lot a lot of them animals and stuff like that too though, it's like high talk. In the circle of fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Them little bugs and shit like that that they eat is very high in proteins for their species.
What
You know
is
what I'm saying?
protein?
Shit, the shit that's keeping the motherfuckers going.
Solomon, what is protein?
It's a building block for your body, and protein is protein. You can eat bugs too.
Yeah.
You think you need protein though?
Yes, you do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, you do. You know what I'm saying? But look, you know what I'm saying? Since you're saying this with the
Do you think you have to get protein from meat?
No, meat is you can get protein from peanut butter, bro.
Yeah, there's lots of sources for protein.
Boiled egg.
Protein powder.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
fuck with the protein powder.
But look, check this out though. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I say it's like it's a new thing. If you know what I'm saying, if you a long time member with the best way to smoke, you all know that like I fucks with Richard Pryor.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Pryor got a little joke out there. Like I don't know a word. I'm not finna say it word for word, but it's like what he say. They don't make niggas how you used to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like back then, like you can shoot somebody, you can cut them. You know what I'm saying? They're living. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? You poke a motherfucker, he dead.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't making it how they used to. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm saying that to say like back then, a plant-based diet wasn't at the top of, you know what I'm saying, of the minority group back when. You know what I'm saying? We was eating, that's the heart of the soul food.
Why wasn't it top priority?
Because it lack of knowledge. I'm going to just say that. Just a straight lack of knowledge.
That's it? That's all?
I'm going to say just a straight lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because you had all the proper resources and things back then. Because like you did have like plant-based.
Unless you was growing your own shit.
Had plant-based eaters back then. I'm not saying that like it's new now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The information was available then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To those people who went and got it. You know what I'm saying? But to those of us that was just still on our bacon burgers and pork chops and shit, that's what we had. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that we ate. That's what we mastered.
But then you think about, you write about it's different nowadays too though, because when you think about some sources of protein, it's a whole bunch of other shit that's in it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of shit added to stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like as time went on, people learned more things. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so instead of doing this, we can supplement that with this. So you can take this and get this amount of protein.
Like
and
they
have
got
that.
they got the clone meat. You know what I'm saying? They been had clone meat that they were selling.
And that's the shit.
And they don't even have to tell you it's clone.
And that's what's starting to fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the shit that we putting into our bodies, and people are getting aware of that right
just
there.
Like
and
the
it's like
look, like ground beef got that pink slime in it type shit.
I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah, like the ground. Like look at when next time you get some ground beef.
No,
Google that shit. Ask Siri, iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Ask Siri. Ask Siri right now.
No, look, I know this too though. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's certain things about them foods and shit that like I'm totally aware of.
Just like when you get fruits and vegetables. You know what I mean? You don't even really know the deal with those as far as what's on them, the pesticides and wooty-woo. When you get those, like this what my wife do. She take the vegetables, fruits, she clean them with vinegar, baking soda, and like, you know, I forget what else she put in it. But yeah, and she clean them. She clean them individually, each one. You know what I'm saying? And make sure the outside is clean and shit though. You know what I mean? And,
I believe,
and that, you know, that's the best way to do that kind of stuff though. But I believe like
you should clean all your vegetables and fruits and meats and all of that shit.
Yeah,
whatever
a lot, of course though. But a lot of people ain't on to up on to how deep, you know, and how easy it is to clean your fruits and vegetables that way to get a lot of them pesticides and shit on. And there's ways that you can test that shit to make sure you know you're getting it right. And like me, I you know, a lot of, you know, we don't know if a lot of y'all know about Dr. CB. Some of y'all probably do. Like I've done the diet before though. You know, I had got a lot slimmer and shit like that though. I fell off of that shit though a little while back though. But you know, I'm trying to get back on my shit, and you know, I've been getting back into like eating a lot of meals without meat. You know, and like I made some potatoes, like some garlic potatoes and shit. You know what I mean? With asparagus and some peppers. You know, I do the little peppers, kind of like saute them motherfuckers with some lemon pepper on them motherfuckers and shit though. You know, so I got to my second day with the potatoes. I was like, you know what? I got the garlic butter and shit though. I'm gonna take and make some Cajun potatoes, chop the motherfuckers up with the asparagus, and I made some tacos. Put the little sauce on top of the motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And them motherfuckers was fire though, the potato tacos and shit though. So it's different ways though that you could kind of twist shit though without
Hell
even
yeah.
really fucking with the meat.
Shit, what Pac say? He said there's more than 100 ways to eat the top ramen.
Man. And that shit is some bullshit though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that to say just like there's a lot of different things that you can do to like how you say to substitute, like if you want to transition from like eating red meat or ground beef or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? There's other things that you can like
Peppers.
like please yourself with.
You fuck with the peppers though?
Yeah.
It's the regular jalapenos about this
like,
big.
You
the
know
green
what? It's
peppers,
crazy. It's like I wouldn't.
Nigga eat them like chicken.
I get them. I'd rather have them chopped up.
Nigga
than
eat 'em like
whole
chicken.
like that. Are you talking about chicken? Nah.
Yeah, nigga eat them like chicken because when you kind of saute them with the grapeseed oil, nigga, them motherfuckers be kind of soft a little bit, so you eat around it because you got the seeds on the inside, so you kind of eat around it like a chicken bone, and the seeds is the bone type shit. But that should be good, man. I fuck with those with the refried beans too, and the rice, and that should be bomb. And it's just different ways that you can attack it though. And I'm trying to like tune back in. I got the Dr. CB book with like 7 books in one, and it talk about different little things and shit like that. I'm finna put some shit together, man, so I can slide back in on my shit.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Tell me this. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the like UCLA? They coming out. They got a little research department within the cannabis and stuff like that. Like, how do you feel about the information that's coming out as far as like the benefits of cannabis?
I'm not too up on what they found out.
Like pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's like we know, like now bills have been passed, and it's like certain researchers wasn't being presented or even done
Right.
because like the state of cannabis. But it's like UCLA, just to name one, you know what I'm saying? That's one institute that receives funding for research of cannabis to put out the medical benefits, recreational benefits, as people say. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a group out there like the SMART group, Smart Approaches to Marijuana, SAM. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they just put out, or they just had an interview on Fox.
Fox 11.
Yeah, Fox News. I ain't gonna say Fox 11, but Fox
Okay.
News. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Say that then.
they trying to come out and just say all that information is wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as the benefits to cannabis, helping depression, helping bipolar people, you know what I'm saying? Helping eating disorders and things of such. They trying to say all that is a bunch of bullshit. What you think about that as being a cannabis user?
Well, I think they on some bullshit because me personally, every time I watch my Lakers play and they lose, I get depressed as a motherfucker though, kind of, especially certain games, like against Sacramento the other night. They should have won that motherfucking game.
Mm-hmm.
And I had something rolled up though. I didn't light it up though while I was watching the game because I was like, kind of into the game and shit like that though. And I thought we had that motherfucker though. But then at the end, I was like, fuck. Because, I want us to move up and start moving up in the standings, man, and at least get into the play-in part and, and bounce up from there. But then after I smoked, and when I started smoked after the game, and, it kind of eased my pain a little bit. And I started thinking like, man, we got the next game.
Now,
We got the next game. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with that one. And then it's like they come out and say like, you see, they got a research coming out. They're trying to separate violent behavior to marijuana use, and
Violent behavior to marijuana use.
They trying to separate it, meaning like marijuana does not cause violent behavior.
Oh, okay.
The SMART program, the SMART people, You know what I'm saying? The people that's that's anti-cannabis or whatever
The
it is.
smart people. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
No, that's just the name of the fucking program. Smart.
That nigga said. The
No,
smart
but they trying to
people.
say that that's a bunch of BS. You
I
know what
know.
I'm saying?
Hey, look. I know y'all can tell I'm high as fuck.
Real shit.
But go, go
No, but the
ahead,
smart
go.
people, you know what I'm saying? They trying to put cannabis and violent behavior together as far as
That
pot
nigga said the
psychosis.
smart people.
What you think about that shit? Pot psychosis.
So they trying to put that together,
Yeah.
like that go hand in hand.
Pot psychosis.
Pot psychosis.
Yeah. And they saying
And
it's like,
the pot part being that's just the weed.
yeah, the weed.
So a weed psychosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for
To
sure.
make you act out in violent behaviors. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? As far as like, because they trying to say as more as the legalization is being widespread, the more violent crimes and shit is happening.
Okay. I can I've experienced that, seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that dealt with a drug induced psychosis type shit. And then getting through that psychosis and thinking a motherfucker through it and then smoking weed and it brought it back. And
Mhm.
then within that reaction to it,
It brought it back.
Yeah.
So it's not the cannabis, it's not the weed. It
but it
brought
was the
back.
But yeah, it was a reaction to smoking the weed. Because it's proven with
Yeah.
a form of psychosis.
But that's not the weed though.
Listen though, it's proven with a form of, with psychosis that smoking too much, just say like if a person is depressed or might have might be unstable or something like that, and on top of that depressed and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they smoking weed and in that motherfucking moment, it can send you to a state of psychosis and shit though. You know, I don't know
Just
how
weed by itself.
Yeah, I don't know how extreme of a depression or of a state or of a irregular mindset that you have to experience that. But I know even in the form where it's a drug induced, like just say you might go through something and you there, we can induce it to bring it back. It's just like a person that have AIDS or something.
See,
Or
look.
no. It's just like a person that have herpes or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's dormant. It's dormant for whatever reason, but then you might touch something or rub on something, and it flares up. It's the same thing with your mind when it comes to having experienced a psychosis and maybe smoking weed and relapsing and having this shit happen again. But weed can induce it. It's medically proven.
All right, look.
And I've seen it, and I've done research on it, so I know for sure. It can be induced by weed, based off the mind state of a person, and based off maybe going through something before that already put you there, and then this just brings it back for you.
I can see that. Look, we all seen them commercials. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like they may be selling a back pain pill or something to fix your knee or something like that, and then they say side effects: bone marrow loss, loss of vision, loss of smell, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These can be some of the side effects.
Fuck,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
To reoccurring conditions or
up,
something. Real fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like what they telling you is it's not this pill that's right there from your like a condition that you may have. This shit may flare up because of this. You know what I'm saying? So just because like they got the research to put out there to say that like, all right, there's no like violent type of reaction like or whatever the fuck related from cannabis
Do you know
to
what
that.
psychosis is?
A fucking brain dysfunction, like something you damn near on some crazy shit, like in a nutshell.
Now, in being on that crazy shit, it can
be triggered by certain things.
But and it can go different ways. It could be like you can be the most pleasant motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Going through psychosis, but you might not remember who your mama is or who your daddy is and shit like that. But you might be the most pleasant person and shit though for that moment. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be hearing voices.
Look,
You might be hearing voices that's telling you, be cool, be cool. Or then you might be, man, go hit that motherfucker. Or go do this and go do that.
And that's coming from after you smoke the weed and the shit telling you that, right?
Right.
All right. And just like, you know
For
what
a
I'm saying?
person that's
Like when I was making the
dealing with
illustration
psychosis.
about, you know what I'm saying, the bone marrow, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, like really, like the root of that is that may not be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like it may work for these people right here. You know what I'm saying? But for these people over here, bone decay. What the fuck?
what the fuck?
So with that being said right there, like really, weed ain't for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like if you're trying to step into the cannabis lane or whatever it may be, and you know good and well you can't handle this shit, you didn't have the experience from some time before, don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And once you like really, and if you come in, you know what I'm saying, and you try to smoke something and then you go into a psychotic fucking breakdown,
Yeah.
that's your fault because you already knew this shit. You was already
A
aware
lot
of
of
this
people
shit.
don't know that though, my nigga.
You have to know if you stand away from bud, you gotta know, you know what I'm saying, this is a reaction.
Cause I'm telling you,
I gotta
man.
use my uncle for this one, cause my uncle know if I smoke this shit, nigga, it's finna go. I don't know which way it's gonna go. So
Yeah.
therefore, I'm
You
not
talking
gonna
about
fuck
Uncle
with it.
T-Bop?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fuck with it at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna be a good feeling or a bad one. I'm not gonna find out.
No, but I think his reaction might be more like, is it gonna trigger something else, wanting something different?
I'm not gonna find out.
Not necessarily.
Look. I'm
Right.
not gonna find out.
Right, but what I'm saying, he know that though. From all the years of dealing what he dealt with, he know what is.
So
what
if
it
you
is,
don't
though.
know and you try to smoke some weed and that shit put you in that state, if you do have the luxury of coming back, you know not to fuck with what's your camera. You know not to fuck with no weed no more.
But this is what I'm saying though, because it's a lot of people that just say like it might be a motherfucker that was on syrup, on lean or some shit, on Percocets, on different little shit that put them to that state. You know what I'm saying? On top of whatever they going through, depression and all that different shit though. So this happened. You know what I'm saying? So now, but yeah though, you know what I'm saying? You had your reaction and then you just bounce back from it.
If you make the choice to come and smoke this shit, man, you're gonna deal with the side effects of it. Mine just like shit. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm straight. I don't know
Facts.
which other way to put it. But if it make you go into like some other type of shit outside of like something positive, good, happy, hungry, laughy, sleepy, anything outside of that shit, don't fuck with it.
And
Bro.
another thing too,
Don't fuck with it, bro. Don't fuck with it, bro.
That can induce psychosis is not sleeping. You know what I'm saying? That can induce psychosis. Now, just say if it's a person,
Weed can make you go to sleep.
right? Just say if listen, no, but just say if it's a person on a drug, and it's also mind altering too. And to some people, it's a little bit too mind altering. You know what I mean?
They bad.
I get you. If you can't handle it, don't fuck with it though. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Think about how many people in the world. Think of how many people in America. Young motherfuckers, all that shit though, that fuck with, that don't know and might go through something and then fuck with the weed and it might be still kind of in that space. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of a percentage of that than somebody just smoking weed and going there. You know what I'm saying? I think
that's my whole point. You know what I'm saying? It's not the weed then. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was
the
doing
weed
some shit,
can induce it though.
I understand it being induced.
In that kind of situation, it is the weed. So that person don't know that person don't need no weed. Don't need to be smoking no weed.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know that is what I'm saying though.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, sometimes I be having bad dreams and I be want to wake up and do some bad shit. So, what?
Oh, no. You be having bad dreams?
Nah, man, I'm straight. I'm chilling.
Hey, no, nigga, it's therapy, my nigga. Come on, we gonna get 5 minutes of therapy, then we gonna close it out. So, tell us about the dreams, Colo.
I don't have dreams. What you talking about?
Look, one thing about like trying to move on from something is you gotta communicate, and I'm here for you.
Oh shit.
Talk to me, man.
I can dig it then, man.
Yeah, man. What's up?
I found myself actually rolling my weed more so out of rollers than me rolling it myself nowadays.
Huh. Okay. So that's the dilemma that you dealing with?
Nope, it's not a dilemma. It's something new, something I'm embracing.
Man. Okay. So it's working for you though.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
roll a perfect blunt, smoke, and be happy.
Man, how happy you be though?
Shit, it depends.
Every time you smoke, you be happy?
Every fucking time.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's the purpose though, huh? To kind of ease whatever a nigga going through. You know what I'm saying?
I have yet to smoke and turn angry.
I done been angry and smoke and turn happy.
Yeah, my point
You know,
being.
or I ain't even
But
gonna say
I have
happy
yet,
all the time. Just
I have yet to smoke
feel better.
and then become
Nigga feel
angry.
better.
I have not just
Man, fuck this shit. I'm mad as a motherfucker.
nah.
But I done smoked and been upset before I smoked and just start thinking about shit. Like thinking about the shit like, okay, I'm gonna do it like this then. Okay. I'm gonna trip. Okay. You know what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying?
I think I came to just like nowadays. I just try to see the positive, like
That's
in
the
all
best
of this
way.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if it go to like a different trip or whatever it may be, like I know where I'm gonna go with my trip. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go all the way. You know what I'm saying? So before it even gets to right there, I think of all the positive outcomes, you know what I'm saying, of in all situations.
Man, that's the way
You
to
know what I'm
go, cuz
saying?
on everything.
And it's like shit, if you get past that shit right there, man, I feel sorry for you.
Man, for real, for real. You definitely gotta be positive and keep it pushing, even when you dealing with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's always best to stay positive because it's gonna definitely be a good outcome. You know,
Mhm.
majority of the time. You know, so look, we want to thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in with us. Again, like we said before, we gonna have a giveaway coming up. We might do a few giveaways because we want to reach some milestones in 2023 as far as building our subscribers up. So yeah, and I'm high as fuck, but we want to build our subscribers up.
Build them up.
Oh, every
Build
day.
them up.
But look though, Big J, best way.
Sirpo Jr., make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and man, I'm telling you, just tell a friend. Once you tell your friend about the best way to smoke, they can then tell a friend.
Man,
And then hit the subscribe.
on
Or
everything.
hit the subscribe. And then like. Or hit the like and then subscribe. And then tell a friend. Whichever way you want to do it. Subscribe, like, tell a friend. Like, tell a friend, subscribe. It's the best way to smoke.
All that. Best way.